watch and a live look outside at Lakeshore Drive. Backed up in both directions for this rainy ride home for many.
Yeah, it's like a giant white Christmas tree snake out there, Mary Kay. Now you're tracking some storms. I see a lot of green on there.
Right. First we get wet and then super windy tomorrow. The culprit is this storm over Wichita and Kansas City. What it's doing, it's grabbing moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and riding it through Memphis and St. Louis. And that warm front keeps getting closer to Chicago. So rain ahead of that keeps moving into our area. Notice our winds are still pretty light. Temperatures are very mild. It's 50 in Kankakee. We already have light rain for Midway and for Joliet. But let's take a look at the radar, because I do see thunderstorm activity just south of Kankakee County. Everything is moving from south to north just because of the progression of that whole entire storm. So we're seeing these downpours move into Kankakee and Pembroke. It's continuing to lift to the north. We also have rain now from Downers Grove to Schaumburg to the North Shore, and light rain right in the loop. All of this is the leading edge of this major storm that's been brewing in the central U.S. We're obviously on the mild side of it as a lot of this rain moves in. But the biggest tornado threat is going to be between St. Louis and Memphis. But closer to home, we have a 2% chance that we could see an isolated tornado tonight. So that's our concern here, especially for Joliet, Kankakee, and places to the south and west. So timing it out this evening, a pop-up shower thunderstorm certainly possible. But by 10 o'clock, maybe some gusty thunderstorms will head into the picture. And then maybe a lull in the midnight hour. But right away at 2 a.m., our next batch of instability builds over the southwest corner of our viewing area and lifts those storms quickly. These are going to be fast movers right through the area at 4 a.m. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of rounds of some heavy rain, and then we're just left with that big setup with the strong winds on Wednesday as we dry out. So the whole system, we stay on the mild side of it through the night. Snow wraps through the Twin Cities. This is what's opening the door for the big winds. So we have a high wind warning in effect all day tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But I do think the strongest winds will be between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., where we would see sustained westerly winds 25 to 35 miles per hour, gusting 50, even 60 miles per hour. Power outages are certainly possible, and hazardous travel for those high-profile vehicles, especially on the north and south roads. So in the morning at 9 a.m., we see those winds really pick up and start swinging from the southwest to the west as we get into the noon hour, and then those winds will continue throughout the day, causing all kinds of problems for new Christmas decorations that may be out, and other loose objects and branches could all get blown around during the day tomorrow. So high winds will be with us. Those showers are very early in the morning. Thanksgiving Day, though, Brad and Erica, looks okay. We're dry, a little cool, 39 degrees, and then shoppers get showers on Friday.
The timing, at least for our Turkey Day, is good. Thank you, Mary Kay.